As climate change continues to have a drastic impact on the world's wildlife, there is now more concern than ever that some of the world's most marvelous creatures are heading for extinction.
One man who's determined to make sure that doesn't happen is TV host and biologist Jeff Corwin. He's joining us live this morning to talk about his new ebook, Jeff's Explorer Series, Sharks. Jeff, thanks so much for joining us.
I'm delighted to be here.
Why sharks? What drew you to the shark?
Well, sharks for me are the ultimate indicator species. They're a true canary in the coal mine for the state of our planet's oceans. We want to remember that these animals have been on our planet for 400 million years. But yet today, 90% of all sharks are in risk of extinction. And when you go to an ecosystem like this and you don't see a great white swimming around, might feel good if you're in the water, not see a great white, but the truth is that tells us that maybe that ecosystem's in trouble.
So you're saying that that's an indicator of climate change, that they're moving?
Well, climate change climate change certainly impacts many of our planet's oceans, but primarily one of the biggest factors that's having a dramatic effect on sharks is pollution, environmental destruction, and of course the fishing of sharks for their fins. Tens of millions of sharks are killed every year for the fins. Now this incredible shark, this is one of the sharks we cover in the ebook, and this is the basking shark. These are giants. A shark like this may not actually start replacing itself till it's 20 years old. So if you're out there harvesting these animals without knowing all the biology involved with them, how can we protect them?
And so the ebook explains all that?
Yeah, that's really the spirit of what this ebook is. It's the first book of its kind. It basically is a true multimedia book, so we have videos and we have narration and we have these incredible vignettes like blue ribbon quality footage that mix and integrates with text to basically come together and crystallize the amazing story of sharks.
We had a story on earlier this morning from NBC's Miguel Almaguer talking about all the pollution they're finding in fish in the food chain from the tsunami in 2010. And how is that going to impact sharks as these fish in the food chain are ingesting all this plastic? Incredible.
You can see right here, this is amazing footage we have in the ebooks. And by the way, you can get these ebooks if you go to jeffcorwinbooks.com. But they are at the top of the food chain. They are the pinnacle predator. So basically, what goes down goes up and basically integrates through the food chain. So yes, trash is a big issue. Waste and pollution is a big issue. Each of us every day produces about 5 pounds of unbiodegradable waste. For example, that bottle of water you had this morning that was given to you may give you a half an hour of water use, but it's been presented to you in a vessel that could last 400 years before it breaks down. And it's true, these animals are eating machines in some cases, and just like in the movie Jaws, you can find all sorts of things in a shark.
You are in the environment a lot. Any wild weather stories?
Oh my goodness, constantly. We were just actually in Puerto Rico and we were filming manatees, and we were out there and we got just this incredible, they call it a spout, they call it a water witch, and it just came up. So it was amazing. But really, this book has been just a great joy to see it come together. And everyone, you can get it on your Amazon, and you can get it at iTunes and all that stuff.
iPad, Kindle, and Nook. Jeff Corwin, so great.